Hi, Redempta. I'm Justin. I'll be taking care of you today. How are you feeling today?
I'm not feeling very well. I'm just really have had poor sleep, poor focus, feeling low. And I'm in college and I'm not doing so well on my tests. I just, my mom told me to come see if I can be evaluated for ADHD. So
Okay.
that's why I'm here.
I'm sorry to hear that. Well, hopefully we can get you feeling better today. How long has this been going on?
For 6 months now.
6 months?
Yes.
Okay. Um, and have you ever had any issues like this before?
Um,
Maybe when you were a kid?
Maybe, yeah, maybe,
Okay.
but it wasn't. I never really realized it was a problem until now.
Okay. Yeah. It makes sense when you're in college and now things are very important.
Yeah.
Um, does it ever cause you to lose any sleep?
Yeah, I'm not sleeping very well. Yeah,
Okay.
very poor sleeping habits.
Okay. Anyone else in your family have ADHD?
My dad does.
Dad does? Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
but he's
Well,
not, he doesn't medicate. He just uses an app on his phone that
oh,
just helps him, to remember stuff and to keep organized. So he's not a believer of medication.
okay, that makes sense. Do you often lose stuff like your keys and your phones and things like that?
All the time, yes. Yeah, I
Yeah.
can't find my stuff. I just put something somewhere and that's it.
Okay.
Forget.
Okay. How about when do you ever are you able to pay attention to the little details and things and
No, I have problems with that as well.
okay.
Mm.
How about like during lectures? Do you feel like you're able to sit there and watch the lectures in their entirety?
No, I can't. I'm so restless. I am always like find myself stamping my foot like on the floor and I'm like fidgeting. I can't. I have to
Okay.
stand up and walk out and then come back in.
Okay. Understandable. Does this happen? Do you notice does this happen at work and home or home and school? Like does it happen in two different places?
Yes, it happens at school and at my job as well.
Okay. And
Yeah.
you mentioned that you're not able to complete a lot of your coursework, right?
Yes.
Okay. Um, do you ever like the projects for school? Do you ever feel like you're ready to take those on and you can get those done?
Oh, I no, it's just so much of a chore. I just can't get them done. I can't even start. It's very difficult for me getting those projects done.
Okay. How about when you're at home and you're not doing schoolwork? Do you feel like you're able to get chores done around the house and run your errands without distraction?
No, no, I have a problem. I try, but I start something and then I stop that and I start something else and stop that and go back to what I started earlier. At the end of it, I have like 3, 4 chores halfway done.
Okay. Oh man, that sounds horrible.
Yeah.
Do you ever feel like you're fidgeting with stuff like your hands or your feet?
Yes. Yes. All the
Okay.
time.
Okay. And how about like when you're in class, do you feel like you get out of your chair a lot to move around?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't really get out of my chair to move a lot, but I just feel some restlessness. I need to be doing something with my body.
Oh, okay, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
Um, are you able to like do quiet activities ever?
Very rarely. Very
Okay.
rarely.
Okay. Do people ever tell you that you talk a lot or that you talk too fast?
Yeah, in school all the time. Even now that you're mentioning that, even when I was in elementary school, my teacher always said I was talking excessively. So that's been a
Okay.
problem all my life.
Oh, okay. So you've always been a talker, huh?
Yes.
Okay. Um, and how about do you like when you have to wait your turn like in lines and things, do you feel like you need to get to the front of the line or you feel like you don't want to wait your turn?
Yeah, I feel like I need, yeah, it's very, very difficult. I'm just like really impatient. I want the line to go move really fast.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, you're right. It sounds like you have both the attention and the hyperactivity portion of ADHD. And, if it's okay with you, it sounds like it's pretty severe. So I'd like to get you started on some medication. How does that sound to you?
that sounds good.
And of course, you can do things like we'll get you started on some therapy and maybe find you some apps to help with it as well. But there's a medication that's really good called Strattera that we can get you started on. It's a non-stimulant, so you don't have to be worried about getting addicted to it. And basically, what it'll help, it helps you focus and calm down all at the same time. So the starting dose will be 40 milligrams. We get you started on that and observe and get you back in here in a few weeks and look into increasing that because we can go up a couple times with that to make sure that it works okay for you. How does that sound?
That sounds good. Thank you.
Okay, there's some side effects that you want to be careful of. Like you're gonna, if you stand up, you want to take it slowly. Don't walk off too fast because you could get lightheaded and dizzy and potentially fall. And I don't want that to happen for you. Um, but otherwise, well, like I said, we'll reassess here in a little bit in a few weeks and see how that dose is working for you. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Well, it was really nice meeting you today, and I hope you this works really well for you. Okay.
Okay, thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. Have a good day.
You too.